Hello and welcome to the next bonus episode, because I completely forgotten, and checking wouldn't be good for me right now because I've been having, I think I already mentioned computer problems. They've gotten worse. Basically, if I try to use Windows Explorer at all. Not Internet Explorer, but the Windows thing. I'm going to be playing the inner 9 holes, which actually means the back 9. No idea why that means that. I've never heard that about golf before, but yeah. I've already said that I've tried to record this before. I think. Maybe I haven't. But yeah, I tried, and yeah, and basically, yeah, the recorder just decided to not record it. So, hoping that this disc will work. I'm going back to RWs because obviously I couldn't use anything else on that DVD-R that I used in the last bonus episode. Right. Can you see a slight problem with this? Yeah, that's the biggest problem with Monkey... Oh, hold on. Yeah, everybody hates Monkey. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Alright, no, that's probably good, actually. Actually, I might as well talk about this. The landing area, as you might be able to tell. Oh dear, I've never seen it do this before. Wow. Okay, but it's not actually like at the floor, and to be honest, I've never seen it do that before. Or just completely goes through. Dear, I feel like I can hear people talking in the background. That's the audio. Hopefully you'll be able to hear that. If this disc decides, oh hey, this disc doesn't record sound. In which case I'd go back to playing the audio out of speakers instead of headphones. That's a bit odd. Right. But yeah, and to be honest, this isn't nearly as frustrating as I was sort of making it seem. I still don't really like it. That's a good reason why right there. It's really annoying. Like, the back 9 are the holes that get annoying. The first ones aren't actually that bad, but there's not really anything interesting to say. Which probably would have been good for me, because I sort of wanted to talk about computer problems and E3. But yeah, I mean, that's the real, and then the holes get ridiculous later on. Already, I'm starting out with a, actually I'm not sure if that, in the corner there says, I mean it says 6th shot, I don't know if that means this is my 6th shot, or that I've shot it 6 times, but I'm above par at the very least. Yeah. I mean, I tend to like golf video games, usually. This one just isn't all that good, so that didn't mean 6th shot. I mean, it's not horrible. I guess. For some reason the clubs are backwards, though. Like, your driver... Like, if you hold down to, like, go down the clubs, it goes up. Probably something to do with it being Japanese. That's good, actually. That's an annoying thing about all golf games, though. Whenever you get a perfect shot, it boosts your distance. Actually, that wasn't good. And that's a brilliant brilliant illustration of why that's not a good thing. What if you hit it too far? What if you literally wanted just that perfect shot? And not perfect shot plus some? I mean, that's not a problem exclusive, really. It's not a problem exclusive to this game, but... I mean, look at that. Like, I had to hit my impact slightly off, just to be sure. I mean, I actually, no, I didn't, because I didn't hear the sound that basically signifies that you got a perfect power. But you have to get one of them off, and I had gotten more power, it just would have went in there anyway. It's like, what is the logic in changing the shot that you hit? And I think I just did it again. No. Oh dear. Okay. Oh god. Okay. But yeah, basically, like, the problem with my computer is, like, before I couldn't right-click things without, like, a run DLL error, and now I can't do much of anything. Yeah, or at least, no, I can, like, go online, although Firefox seems to be crashing randomly. It's only done it twice, but I've sort of tried to fix things, and basically I got sick of the problems, and this is a good, like, point to record, honestly, like, a good time, like, where I have a chance to actually do it, so, basically. But, I'm probably still gonna be able to get, I'm probably still gonna be able to get these videos up. I can't imagine that that'll really change this too much, unless Firefox crashes while it's uploading. In which case, I mean, I should just move to Chrome. Like, that's clearly probably something I should do. But I'm lazy because I don't want to re-customize everything that I've, like, already done for Firefox. Plus, the themes aren't as, like, you can't customize the themes as much. I'm willing to bet Chrome's probably better, but I don't know. And no, because for some reason backspin actually limits how far the ball goes, which actually that might be accurate, but I've never really seen a golf game do that. I mean, it must have, though, because the wind is going ridiculously, like... Ah, great. I mean, that's clearly a stupid design choice, but every golf game does it! Well, okay, I haven't played, like, a ton of golf games, obviously. It's not exactly a genre that's, you know... But... I don't know why they do that. It's like a stupid idea. Like, I don't know why every golf game seems to have that feature where if you hit a perfect shot, it boosts your distance. Especially one where the levels are supposed to be crazy designs like this. Like, I'm not even commenting on how weird this design is because I'm too used to it, but... I mean... Like, and you know, there's no way to know how much the backspin is going to counteract the wind. I mean, I don't know, is that all that's doing? Is that just acting as, like, a... That was lucky. Is that just acting as, like, it makes the shot shorter? Because, like, backspin usually would make the ball spin backwards. Let's see, that's 30-some yards. Roughly 36, or feet, rather. Yeah, because it's going through the rough, so that should be enough to counteract. A bit much. Not terrible. I tend to like to do that in this game, like, whenever I'm right next to the green, just, like, do that. But I don't know, this isn't, like, horrible as I've... Cup in 9. Instead of, you know, +6. Yeah, it's one of these, and I'm, well, it clearly entices you to do this. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna do that. great. I hit it really far, which, you know, should be a good thing, except for when your levels are designed like this. Look at that! The only reason why I hit it past there is because I hit it too well. I mean, that's such a stupid thing to put in a golf game. Like, cause any game, like any you know, golf thing, you can hit it too far. You know, I think that's pretty, like, you know, that any, you know, you're gonna have that instance. Even like, you know, the Tiger Woods games, which EA really should have changed the name back to just PGA Tour. Probably would have been a good idea given the whole controversy, but they didn't. Which was only an early sign of their inherent stupidity, which was fully exposed with SimCity. But I don't know. I mean, it's just so stupid to do that. That's probably more aggravating, actually, than the landing point not actually being the landing point. Anyway, so basically, my computer has a Trojan on it, which I don't actually know what the difference between that is and a virus. So, you know, generally, you want to get that fixed. But, you know, the antivirus software is actually coming up saying that I do. Restart the computer to fix it. Okay, yeah. Clearly, I would want to do that, so I restart the computer to fix it. And then, I do the same thing that would make it crash before, which at this point is anything. And it just comes up again. The same problem, and then the same McAfee notification thing. You know, it doesn't actually fix it. It says, do this to fix it, but then doesn't fix it. Hello? Then I tried deleting the file manually, but it's too tethered to part of the OS now to actually do it. Like, it says it's open in another file, which basically just means it's connected to the to something that's always running. And I'm guessing defragmenting it would let me delete it, though. So, I mean, I would think, because basically what that does is just... It basically severs all the extra connections to things. I think that's generally what defragmenting does. It just separates all the files that can be separated from each other so that, you know, because there's, like, always file association in Windows, and basically that just cuts it off. I think that's basically what defragmentation is. Being the internet, I'm sure that's not 100% accurate, and somebody who is way too knowledgeable about computers and dislikes anyone who isn't just as knowledgeable about them as he is, will probably hear that and post a comment saying, no, it doesn't do that. It actually writes scripts in the code to blah 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 and some stupid... I don't care. Of course, now that I've said that, he won't do that, except they will, because they think leaving a comment that... like, everybody... When somebody jokes like about somebody leaving a comment on purpose to, or not on purpose, but about them being really stupid, basically. Then somebody verbatim writes that comment, that hypothetical comment in the actual comments, because they think it's funny to do that, which it might have been the very first time. It sort of stopped being funny the very 50th time. They think they're being clever. Like, no, that's not being clever. That's, like, overdone. And now somebody will probably do that just to spite me. That's always fun. Anyway, I haven't even gotten a chance to actually talk about, like, E3. Well, actually, news. News from Washington, I think. That's where Microsoft is, right? basically, Washington State, that is. Yeah. Saying news from Washington sounds like it's news from Seattle? Are they actually in Seattle? I don't think so. They're near Seattle. That's why both them and Nintendo, who are both near Seattle, own Seattle sports teams. Which I find funny. Basically competing companies, both owning teams in the same state. I assume Atari owns the Seattle Supersonics. It's a joke because they both don't exist anymore. I have to explain this for the internet. I even left a comment somewhere, somebody saying, somebody offended at some point about like watermelon Oreos. That's what it is, which sounds pretty cool. So I can enjoy that actually. But and basically I just left like a joking comment. I am a watermelon, and so I'm very offended that they've tried to mock us. Also racist. Bush's fault. Just like really joking, and just to ram it down just a little more, that I was joking. I even said, by the way, this is being sarcastic, so I'm not actually serious about this. Being the internet, I have to point that out. And somebody still replied saying, what are you, you're stupid, how dare you? Like, I made it as clear as possible. I said that I was a watermelon. I figured that's pretty clear, but no, apparently there's still people who have that refusal to read that they think to respond like that. And how can someone like be that persistent? But anyway, what I'm saying though, news from wherever in Washington State Microsoft's based, basically they are pulling back on all the ridiculous Xbox One policies that they were going to use. Which is slightly annoying because, I mean, that's great. Obviously, that's not a bad thing, although people have tried to make it into a bad thing that they were doing that. Brilliant. I mean, there's the too late, which I can understand, but then there's the actually saying that that's a bad thing, that they did something indisputably good. But, yes! I first under par of the entire thing. But, no, the main thing that is annoying, because I was liking the thought of being a two-way race, or even maybe one-way, which would be annoying, because, well, actually, no, it wouldn't be annoying, it would be bad, because, like, there needs to be some competition. You can't have an industry without competition if consumers have a choice of just not buying anything. That's what happened with the video game crash. Or, well, actually, no, not really. Too much competition happened there, where everything just got spread out and nobody got any money. Except for Atari, who got money so that they could make really bad games, but that's the first video game crash. But anyway, but I'm saying, like, obviously, if there's no competition, that's probably not, it's not good. It's economics 101, even though I don't know, like, I'm not really in economics. I don't study in economics, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But, that's something I've sort of learned. And when you think about it, it makes sense. But, yeah, it goes through the line, the shot line goes through things, so you can't know. Basically, I'm in a position that I can't really get out of, because I can't possibly... Let's see. That was probably too much. No, that was actually almost good. Not good, but almost good. Notice that this level is ridiculous. Let's see what that does. Just out of curiosity at this point. Yep, it hit that, and yeah. That stands for out of bounds, by the way. Just to clarify. Just hit it light enough. No, actually, that was way too light. Brilliant. But anyway, yeah, I mean, so basically what I'm saying, though, about that is that the Wii U would then have to recover, because obviously the Xbox One... I just did the exact same... Okay, no. Apparently I didn't. Obviously the Xbox One was going to fail. I just couldn't see it doing... There's too many... Like, it appeals to nobody, basically. But, unfortunately... the Wii U wasn't doing well either, so that sort of, yeah, you know, like it needed some competition. I was just liking the look of a two-way race. Anyway, I'm happy that that happened, but then, I'm happy that the level ended, that is. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, then Microsoft pulled back on some of the policies. I mean, they still don't like it, because it's like, there's no Kinect, like the Kinect is required. It's still not like an interesting looking system, and it's $100 more. So it's not looking like a good system, but the two big problems, they pulled back on, and so now people buy it. I'm gonna guess, I don't know, I was just liking the look of a two-way race, but, unfortunately that leaves the Wii U out. Like, the Wii U has plenty of potential, I just wish it was using it and not sucking. Anyway, I didn't get really a chance to talk about E3 in this video, but, whatever. But, basically, Microsoft pulled back on that, and now the obvious choice of PS4 is less blatantly obvious, and that's enough to sort of change things around a bit. So like I was saying, I was just liking the look of weeding one of the systems out. But I'm at least glad that Microsoft has decided to not be incredibly stupid. Unlike EA. EA supporting Microsoft ought to hurt them. Microsoft, that is, because people don't like EA. And them praising the Xbox One so much and hating the Wii U, for image, that would be a good thing. Sales less, but it's like Nintendo right now. Sales, they're doing run anyway, so image is what they need. I think I don't know if I've mentioned that. Yeah, basically, I'm way late to even be talking about E3 anyway, but... Yeah, technical problems... Not feeling like recording. Anyway, I've been talking on this still screen for far too long. Somehow I'll split these into 2 videos, I'm sure, but... Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll, talk to you later, I guess.